Really? Testing, testing.
Okay? And I think part of the reason why I get annoyed with this is because I did go on a date with a 30-year-old man. Hence, if you guys saw that, get it ready with me. And I'm still angry about the date to this day because, like, imagine a man just like ignoring. Okay, I don't know how to say this. I am like such a prude. Okay, I don't want to hold your hand. I don't want to sit next to you. I don't even want to touch your leg. Okay, I don't even want our shoulders to be touching. And he was making a lot of advances on me, and then at the end of the date asked me to come home with him, and I was angry because I'm like, I'm listening to all this advice from people being like, date older men, date older men. That's your issue. You're dating guys who don't have their career established, who don't know who they are yet, who just moved to a new city. Like, you aren't dating people who are stable and established, and that's what you need to do, Madison. You need to date people who are stable and established. Okay, well, I went on a date with someone who works at a hedge fund, stable, established, and hey, he was a weirdo. He was a weirdo, and I'm pissed off that he was coming on to me. That kind of thing makes me angry. Like, I'm sorry, you don't get to take little baddie from the sidewalk on a date and then be all over her. I'm sorry, what's your middle name? I don't know anything about you. I met you an hour ago. You're a stranger. Don't touch me. So anywho, I guess I am done dating older men. I'm not really dating in general in life anyway, because I really believe that God will send my husband to me no matter what. But I'd rather be alone than like wasting my time. Truly. So anywho, don't fall for the date older men propaganda. Thank you. I actually want to give my 2 cents about dating older men, okay? Not that I've really like dated older men, but since I have been out in the world going on dates with people, I typically have been going on dates with people. I guess like every person I've been on a date with is either 3 to 6 years older than me, okay? Like up to 30 years old. I'm 24, okay? So let's do the math on that. Typically, and listen, this is something I hear all the time, especially from like my parents, whatever, like men don't grow up for so long. You need to date older men if you're looking for a serious relationship, blah, 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 whatever. So I'm like, okay, fine. Fine, don't twist my arm. I'll date older men. Fine, that's fine, okay? And so anywho, what I've noticed about going on dates with older men, especially the oldest one I've been on a date with, 30 years old, I'm 24, again, don't know if I mentioned that, they are not looking for anything serious. Typically, if I'm going on dates with people who are older, they see me being younger as an opportunity to get away with things, to make advances on me, and to whatever, okay? And so I have noticed, like, honestly, the exact opposite, where people that are more around and closer to my age are actually will take you more seriously than a man with like a power imbalance. I think that's also a pretty big part of it too. And I hate sitting on date and like, wow, you're really mature for your age. Well, what do you think? How do you think a 24-year-old acts? Like, you're not mature for being 30, okay? And I think part of the reason why I get annoyed with this is because I did go on a date with a 30-year-old man. Hence, if you guys saw that, get it ready with me. And I'm still angry about the date to this day because, like, imagine a man just like ignoring, okay, I don't know how to say this. I am like such a prude, okay? I don't want to hold your hand. I don't want to sit next to you. I don't even want to touch your leg, okay? I don't even want our shoulders to be touching. And he was making a lot of advances on me. And then at the end of the date, asked me to come home with him. And I was angry because I'm like, I'm listening to all this advice from people being like, date older men, date older men. That's your issue. You're dating guys who don't have their career established, who don't know who they are yet, who just moved to a new city. Like, you aren't dating people who are stable and established. And that's what you need to do, Madison. You need to date people who are stable and established. Okay, well, I went on a date with someone who works at a hedge fund, stable, established, and hey, he was a weirdo. He was a weirdo, and I'm pissed off that he was coming on to me. That kind of thing makes me angry. Like, I'm sorry, you don't get to take little baddie from the sidewalk on a date and then be all over her. I'm sorry, what's your middle name? I don't know anything about you. I met you an hour ago. You're a stranger. Don't touch me. So anywho, I guess I am done dating older men. I'm not really dating in general in life anyway, because I really believe that God will send my husband to me no matter what. But I'd rather be alone than like wasting my time. Truly. So anywho, don't fall for the date older men propaganda. Thank you.
What in the hell was this bitch talking about?
I actually want to give my 2 cents about dating older men, okay? Not that I've really like dated older men, but since I have been out in the world going on dates with people, I typically have been going on dates with people, I guess like every person I've been on a date with is either 3 to 6 years older than me, okay? Like up to 30 years old and 24, okay? So let's do the math on that.
It's gonna make it bite harder, bro. Don't be no. I feel you. No. He's like that. Get him up. Get him up. Get him up. Get him up. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Oh my God, is she okay? No. Brother, that's crazy, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's
struggles as a mixed person. I had to block my mom for this video, and I'm a little skeptical on posting it, but I just am hoping this reaches my target audience, okay? But there's a lot of struggles as a mixed person, very unique struggles to being specifically black and white, and it's when you have a white mom, okay? That specific struggle. My mom makes racist comments frequently, and every time I call her out on it, it's like, I'm kicking you out of my house. And I don't know. I'm debating going no contact. And this whole thing started over my half-brother, but he's just my brother, really. So he's not related to her, okay? He's fully black. He's having a black child, okay? He doesn't want her to see him because she's racist, right? And she is mad that I get to see the child, basically. And she's trying to stick her fingers in it and ruin it for me. And she went out of her way to text him. I knew they don't talk. Because she threatened to call the cops on him when he wanted to take me out to lunch. Because sorry, I don't want to cry because I'm not a social media crier. That's not going to be me. But I was going through homelessness. And I didn't have any friends. And I was being bullied by my mother. I didn't go to school because I was so depressed. And my mom said the N-word and, like, supports Trump. Like, what? Like, what the fuck is that? So, for me, my brother was my first, like, positive black figure in my life, right? Because at this point, I didn't have a dad either. So she starts to call the cops on him for doing that because I had to sneak out to go. The second time it was to go get shoes for my like homecoming dance. I'd never been to a dance before. And then she threatens to call the cops because my dad was there and my brother didn't come. And she's like, well, he lied, and blah, blah, blah. And blames it on him, and it was like this big scary incident. I remember just like sobbing, screaming, crying. It was pretty bad. Simultaneously, the time that we're going to like court, she literally told me she didn't want me and like threw like court papers at me, whatever. Trauma dump, okay. But yesterday we were talking about this because this all sparked over, you know, my brother not wanting her to be a part of any of this, because why are you the victim, and why are you so selfish that you think this needs to be about you? And we keep telling her entitled, and she doesn't listen, because my brother, who is my full brother that lives with me, we were talking to her about this, and she said, we were telling her that, you know, Joe doesn't want to see you because you're racist, and she's like, I'm not racist. And then we go over the N-word thing. You said that. She's like, well, I wasn't saying it like that. I wasn't saying it towards you, so it doesn't even matter. And she's like, the educated ones don't say the N-word. So she said, like, one of the good ones, basically. She said, the educated blacks don't say the N-word. That was her exact words. And she's like, well, the ones I'm friends with, they don't even say it because they're educated. And I was just like, you wouldn't say that about white people. You wouldn't say that. And then she's like, well, yes, I would. There's white trash. No, you're not just now saying that. When it comes to your head, just like, I only associate with the educated black people. That is basically what you're saying, especially when you're angry and you're spewing these things. And I'm telling her, I'm not yelling, mind you. I was not yelling at her. I was like, this is a very disgusting thing that you're saying. Like, you are saying really disgusting shit right now. And if you said this in front of a bunch of people, you would lose your job in a minute, especially having a government job like that. And then it just goes back to like, oh, I raised you, I gave you everything when we had nothing, and I was working a minimum wage job, and your dad this and that. I'm just like, I don't care what you gave. I don't care what you've given me. I don't care. We could have been somehow poorer than we were. And if you were a good mother who instilled good values in me, then I feel like that would, you know, negate all of that. It wouldn't even really matter that we had it hard, because it would have, but you know what I mean? It's not the same. And I told her, I was like, you want to know why I'm so independent? Why? Like, if you died tomorrow, I would be so fine. It's because I've been by myself. Her family, I don't rely on them at all. I don't talk to them. They don't talk to me. They don't care to. They were so disgusting towards me when it was like 2020 Black Lives Matter. I had my opinions because I'm a black woman. And they were just evil towards me, the shit that they would say. None of them have ever defended me. They're all in the same. I don't care. I don't care. And even when I was little at family functions, I was very to myself. I wasn't comfortable here. And I'm not comfortable here either. Clearly, I just have always had this resentment for my mom. And it's because she's always like, I apologize. But it's not genuine because you keep doing the same shit. Over and over. She's always going to say some racist shit. Like, the other day she said that Mexicans, I said I was defending Mexicans, right? Latinos specifically. And because it was a conversation about ICE, and she said, well, the ones I know are sex offenders. What the fuck is your problem, bitch? You were dumb. Like, I just can't. I'm sorry. I raised myself. My brother, it was just my brother and I. And we have a really good sibling relationship to where, like, it was just me and my brother growing up. Like, we didn't really have, like, parents. My mom worked all the time. My dad was doing whatever the fuck he was doing. I don't fucking know. And then I can't, during my teen years, it was just all fucked up because you decided to be racist. Like, like I don't think I'll ever be able to connect back with you, especially since you still have these opinions. That's not just, it really just is an opinion though. She keeps saying that. It's like, that is how you view me at the end of the day. If I wasn't your daughter, like, you would, I'm just one of the other ones, you know? So yeah, I don't know. Real tough shit. I'm starting to think that I would have to give up my hobbies. I have to give up everything. But it might just be better for me to move out. And it'll suck, but I'll be fine. If I have to take student loans, just do that, you know? And then I would hate to live with my brother. I really would, because he's messy, but I would be fine. We live together now. We could split the rent and be fine. But there's my trauma dump. Oh.
That was incredible. That was incredibly brave of you.
as I
What did you say, bro?
Can you just let me speak for a second? As I was saying, I signed an NDA and I shouldn't even be telling you this, okay? But this was all part of a secret FBI mission. My name is Special Agent Rebecca Sanchez. I'm not really who I said I am.
What the fuck are you talking about?
This is
Wait, you're
serious.
actually for real right now?
This is serious.
You think I'm fucking dumb?
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. It's part of the psychology treatment they gave us. How to know
What the fuck are you
the
talking
psyche
about?
of a person. But I'm sorry I used you. I had to find out information about the guy.
The guy that you fucked? The guy that you cheated on me with?
I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did.
No,
he sent me everything. He sent me your dating app profile and the screenshots.
The FBI had to make you believe that.
Oh my god, you really think I'm fucking
Do I
stupid?
look like I'm lying?
I think I'm...
Dude, what the fuck?
Six years have gotten really starting to get concerned the way that a lot of men over the last 5-6 years have gotten really into fitness and gym culture, which at its core in America is rooted in white supremacy. Because
least obvious CIA psyop. I'm starting to get really concerned about you guys going to the gym. Like, you know it's racist, right? Like, you're supposed to just stay home and get fat as shit.
Starting to get concerned the way that a lot of men over the last 5-6 years have gotten really into fitness and gym culture, which at its core in America is rooted in white supremacy. Because
least obvious CIA psyop. I'm starting to get really concerned about you guys going to the gym. Like, you know it's racist, right? Like, you're supposed to just stay home and get fat as shit.
Starting to get concerned the way that a lot of men over the last 5-6 years have gotten really into fitness and gym culture, which at its core in America is rooted in white supremacy. Because
least obvious CIA psyop. I'm starting to get really concerned about you guys going to the gym. Like, you know it's racist, right? Like, you're supposed to just stay home and get fat as shit.
Starting to get concerned the way that a lot of men over the last 5-6 years have gotten really into fitness and gym culture, which at its core in America is rooted in white supremacy. Because
least obvious CIA psyop. I'm starting to get really concerned about you guys going to the gym. Like, you know it's racist, right? Like, you're supposed to just stay home and get fat as shit.
Starting to get concerned the way that a lot of men over the last 5-6 years have gotten really into fitness and gym.
Shut up.
How this come? The cookie dough when you order Little Caesars. I need y'all to tell me, is this how this come? The cookie dough when you order the Little Caesars Twix brownie. Is this how it come? And are y'all supposed to have y'all drink stock?
You can take your camera and leave now.
They don't have no drinks. It smell like cigarettes, nicotine. This lady don't want to give me my Oreo cookie. What this is? Sweet. She gave me cookie dough. It's supposed to be baked.
No, it's not.
So it's not supposed to be baked.
No.
So I don't buy
That's how it
these.
comes.
So I never bought it before. So I never had this. I eat these. We buy these. This is cookie dough. It say cookie dough.
It is cookie dough and brown.
So you bake it.
No, you don't.
You supposed to bake it before you.
It's already baked.
I buy the cookies from Domino's. She said you can eat cookie
That's
dough.
Domino's. This ain't
I'm gonna get a
Domino's.
refund. I'm gonna call corporate. I don't want that. I'm not eating cookie dough raw if I order something baked.
Bitch, that's how it comes. It's fucking Little Caesars. It's just cheap for a reason.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? In and out of the country.
We're just, dude, we're gonna deport your nigger ass.
Do it. Come do it yourself, pussy.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for? In and out of the country.
We're just gonna put that in the shredder.
What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna? You're gonna skip,
Bro,
You're gonna skip.
like that.
You're not gonna
no,
do
I'm
nothing.
putting my volume up.
You're not gonna do nothing. You're gonna talk on Twitter.
He's chimping out.
You're
He's
gonna
chimping
talk
out.
on Twitter. You're the one chipping out over free speech. I believe in American values. You're following a trillionaire African migrant saying deport me. Good goy. Elon Musk
Who?
is partnered up with Netanyahu, and you're repeating what he's saying.
I'm not even talking about
Good goy. Good goy. Elon Musk is
I'm
the
not
one who
even-
started saying deport me, and now look at your stupid kafir ass repeating
No, it's just
his
because you're
lies.
brown.
Huh?
It's just because you're a brown nigger.
And how are you going to deport me exactly?
It had nothing to do with Elon Musk, bro.
You know, this is why your race is declining, because you have no solutions. You just love to wave a George Floyd thing and then say slop that doesn't get done. This is why your women are going. This is why all your white women are going over to us.
I can tell.
Because they can tell you're men
nerve.
of no substance. You got nothing about you. You don't mean anything. You just love saying slurs and slogans. That's all you got.
I can tell I hit a nerve, nigger boy.
No, I mean, this is why you're done. It's just, you're all the same. You repeat the same stuff. And then you cry about white replacement, but what is your solution? Saying a slur on Omegle? This is what's going to save you?
I'm not crying about anything. You're putting words in my mouth. You're telling me about.
You're the one who's crying so much about my speech. You want me deported?
Your speech? No, I just want you deported because you're a brown nigger. I've said that already.
And you're not going to do anything about it.
What do you mean
You're not going to do anything about it.
Why do you keep putting words in my mouth?
You're not going to do anything about it. You want me deported? What are you going to do about it?
You third world poop nigger. Relax.
Oh, so that's all you got is slurs.
Stop.
You know what it is?
Out,
People
you
like you, because we live in the same country. You are the ones that are contributing to our country's decline. You're repeating Israeli propaganda and then complaining about the Jews when you are serving their interests.
I hate the Jews.
You are why the American empire is collapsing, because all you do is say slurs and slogans that don't accomplish anything. And you think you're doing something because Elon Musk will inspire you to be like, yeah, slurs are based in Christ build.
Let me talk.
Slurs are based in rice. You have nothing to say.
Bro. You're chimping out.
You have nothing
You're
to
really
say.
Chimping out. You're chimping out.
You have nothing to
You won't
say.
even let me talk.
Well, Chud the
Let me just
Builder's
say
locked
something.
up in jail, and
hold on. Oh my God. Listen.
Okay, say something of substance. Say
trying
something.
to reverse Uno me. You're saying I'm the problem with America, but really, just because you're a brown nigger, you're trying to reverse Uno me. It's not going to work.
Exactly. You have nothing. You have nothing. This is why our country is collapsing, because you're retarded and you don't have any solutions and you don't want to actually address the issue. You just like saying slurs. You have an inferiority complex because you know your race is declining. You know your women are going. And so to feel better about your declining race, you just say slurs online. That's all you got.
Your women have higher rates of interracial marriages than ours. Are you on Kick right now?
But I don't care about race mixing. You do.
I know.
So why are you bringing up interracial marriages?
Well, like it's you're pointing a finger at me talking about our woman and everything when your women wear like nigger rags on their heads and have higher rates of interracial relationships.
Your women are on OnlyFans. Our women are protected, dummy. If you cover up your women, they're not going to be prostituting themselves at 18 years old. Stupid idiot. This is why your women at 18 are now on OnlyFans at a higher rate than any other ethnicity, because your men are you. You got nothing.
Do you and Nick Fuentes like tickle each other's ball sacks? You're like a little twink like him.
Well, that's the savior of your white race, right? This Pablo Fuentberg.
I don't like Nick Fuentes.
He's a Mexican Jew, and he's.
I like handsome truth. Shout out HT.
To overcriminalize them in a way.
Just called me crying. As you know, she hasn't came to school because of this BLM crap. Yeah, BLM crap. Yeah. It was recorded, yeah, and I've got a video a voice recorder of you saying that Kelsey doesn't have an opinion because she was born here and she's white and she's blonde hair. Is that correct?
Sorry?
Did you say to the children this morning, yeah? You Lacey and stuff like that, that Kelsey shouldn't have an opinion because she's white and she was born here and she's got blonde hair?
Did I say this?
Yes.
Well, I can't remember, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
This is a very sensitive subject.
It's very sensitive.
The girls were telling me their side of the story, and I said, well, because there's privilege, isn't there? And there's, Kelsey would not have lived through what you Lacey has lived through. That's what I was trying to say.
All right, so you actually did say that then?
Well, who has said this? Is there evidence that
Yes, oh yes, there is evidence, and you've just admitted you've said it. Do you understand?
Well, you know, this was a... Hello, can I help you?